he's fighting. Oh, very ooh, big jump, big lag jump. Yeah, I'm not even going to deploy my hard points. No, I think he's logged. There was a massive lag spike during that interdiction.
Hi, Zubble975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on Xbox. And today I've got a fun video with some piracy stuff and something happening that I try my best not to have happen. We try our best as Dark Marauders to not have happen. We would love everyone to be compliant, not shoot, and be sensible. Especially when we've got several pirate ships dropped in looking at you. It's usually not a great idea to start shooting. You're always concerned when they launch a ship launch fighter. But, you know, sometimes it's very easy to persuade people, you know, you have no cargo, you're free to go, don't start anything, we're only interested in cargo. A lot of players, when we interdict them, a lot of people take interdiction as being an assault, and anyone who interdicts them is automatically an enemy, so they're going to shoot as soon as you interdict. And I kind of totally understand that mentality. I always treated someone who interdicted me as an enemy. I remember there was a member of XO, this came back years ago, when I first joined XO, and he said if anyone ever interdicted him, he would always shoot them, and he would consider it an act of violence. So of course, every member of XO started interdicting him every time he travelled across XO space, and just interdicted him saying hi and then running away, just to wind him up. So yeah. In this case, I sent two messages, the no cargo free to go, and pointed out that shooting would be a bad idea. And he did recall his fighter. You know, I have no desire to kill Type 10s, or anyone really. Unless I say die imp die. If I say stop for scan, that means I don't want to kill you. All I want to do is hold you up and see if you've got cargo. And if you have, I'll ask for some. Now today's episode features Dark Owl, Hairy Polo, and Scooby, so a full crew of Dark Marauders today in different clips. Now me and Scooby had this incident earlier in the evening, so we scanned this guy, I sent the message no cargo free to go, and then he makes the calculation that he's going to attack. Now I don't know what he saw, what he thought. I think it was a poor decision. It didn't go well for him. Now some people will be like, well, you could have just let the guy go, you didn't have to kill him. But we have a reputation to uphold as fearsome criminal pirates. You know, piracy is done at the threat of force. So if someone attacks us, we have to then show that threat, show we do actually have teeth. Obviously it's a 2v1 situation anyway. Scooby's actually in a full combat ship flying escort for me in a pirate ship. So this is going to go badly for this guy, I feel. Even my pirate ship, even though it's very weak, I've only got 300 bioweave on here, it's still got, 3 tier 5 overcharged screening shell frags, which put out a large amount of DPS. Pirate ships are weak against other proper PvP combat builds, but we still engineer our stuff to the max. The reason they're weak is because we have to give up space for things like manifest scanners, weight scanners, and hatchbreaker limpets, cargo racks, the sort of tools you need to commit piracy. But they're still very strongly engineered ships, and unless you're fully engineered, you might not want to take them on. And this guy unfortunately also comes across a cropper because as pirates we're carrying grom bombs, which makes escaping us more difficult. And we're Scooby and me a bit over eager with each other for the kill there, I see. Coordination is something the Dark Marauders don't do a lot of when it comes to combat wings. We tend to just barge each other out of the way, desperate to get the kill. I tend to not try and get the kill unless the person's pledged to power play, because I hate having notoriety. But luckily there's many bloodthirsty members of the Dark Marauders who love to get a kill. And I've got to say, I will say this for fairness, there are a few members of the Dark Marauders, not going to mention any names, who actually like when the person shoots at us because they get an excuse to shoot back and kill someone. Because that's well within our rules. If someone attacks us when we're doing piracy, they're a fair and legitimate target. And there are a few Dark Marauders that, don't mind it when people shoot back and are quite happy to engage in that combat. Now today's final clip is a rare example of really the wrong time to fight back against pirates. A really poor choice from this next commander. So yeah, if you are interdicted and the message gets sent to you saying no cargo, free to go, you know, attacking is generally a bad idea. Don't do it. As you can see there, he gets sent the message and then he kicks off, we kick off, and this is even more brutal from Polo's point of view. It's a wing of 3 pirates, and yeah, there's frags, plasmax and all the high DPS weaponry on display. It's fast, it's brutal, it's nasty. I get rammed to pieces by Polo as well as this guy getting rammed. Yeah, it was over incredibly quickly. When you're that weak, maybe don't shoot at the pirates when we interdict you, especially when we've told you you're free to go because you have no cargo. You know, I would recommend you don't do it if you're in a weak ship. There are many people who do it to me because they know they can beat me and they normally get the message no cargo, free to go, and then I run away. But you know, sometimes don't shoot the pirates, especially if you're in a weak ship. That's all, thanks for watching. Enjoy this clip again from Polo's point of view now.
Plant capacity exceeded. Under attack.
Look,
It was
they're
flawless.
robbing all of the commanders.